Hello from San Antonio, this is Siren Tarot. Welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. Love messages from your person. This reading is timeless, and for this reading we have 4 different piles. Pile 1, Pile 2, Pile 3, and Pile 4. Make your selection. Trying to kill a fly. Okay, if you chose pile 1, here is your reading. The best is yet to come. 8 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, King of Wands, Three of Swords. How could we end it all this way? Chicago. And if you leave me now, you'll take away the biggest part of me. King of Wands again. Rhinestone Cowboy by Glenn Campbell. 6 of Cups. We belong to you and me. I believe in you. You know the door to my very soul. How Deep Is Your Love by the Bee Gees. The Star, La Estrella. Ooh, King of Swords. The Magician. The Hanged Man. Strength. Page of Wands. My spirit guides aren't talking to me. So this is a mix of pessimism and optimism. The best is yet to come, but my spirit guides aren't talking to me. So this person is blocked. You're probably the more spiritual person in this connection. Your person of interest is deeply entrenched in the 3D. I feel like they're really stressed out with their job. This could be third party. That's always a possibility. We have 3 of Swords. We have King of Wands twice, Queen of Swords, and King of Swords. And I'm seeing very erratic communication. This person has great difficulty in expressing their emotions, their emotional truth. They do feel the spiritual kinship with you. They are missing you. If you've not been in contact in quite some time, I can see this person all over your social media, looking at pictures they have of you in private when they have time alone. They're looking at these pictures and they're reminiscing. We have Aquarius and Pisces here with the Star and the Hanged Man. So I associate the Star with social media. And the Hanged Man, although when tarot was created centuries ago, the Hanged Man was created as a very spiritual card. I associate this more with passivity, because I do feel like this person is blocked. I don't feel like they're getting crazy downloads. I don't feel like they're seeing synchronicities. I don't feel like they're on an especially spiritual path. I feel like they're passive when it comes to this connection. They're not pursuing a relationship with you at this time. They've got a lot going on and they are blocked. I see major arcana as blocks of energy, and we have a lot of major arcana here. The Magician, Gemini, Strength, Leo, and then we have the Star and the Hanged Man. And very erratic communication. I feel like your person lacks clarity and they lack balance. They have trouble saying what they mean. They've got some walls up. They have this strong facade where the casual observer, someone who doesn't know this person very well, thinks, well, they really have their life in order. They've got a good job. They've got the perfect Facebook family, the perfect life. But this person has a lot of inner turmoil. It could be that you've served as a catalyst for this person. It could be that you trigger this person. To have King of Wands twice, and Leo, and Gemini, and the Queen and King of Swords, I feel like there's some strong air and fire here. You could both have a lot of air and fire in your natal chart. So one example of many, your person could have Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and Mercury. To be specific, they could have Sun in Leo, Moon in Gemini. You could have Sun in Aquarius, Moon in Aries, something similar. So what does that mean? It means that you can both be pretty blunt in your communication. I'm not seeing really emotional, affectionate, romantic communication that just flows here. I'm seeing a lack of water. I'm seeing a lack of sensitivity. You both have a really strong masculine energy, regardless of your gender. I feel like you both can be very blunt in your communication, and you probably both have pretty strong personalities, but you're more definite in who you are and what you want. You're more rigid in your expectations. You're more clear with your boundaries. This person could insult you in some way, and you could cut them off, and they come back after months of no communication and they feel like everything's fine. I don't know. It's really kind of a strange energy here. But I'm not seeing consistent communication. I'm not seeing sensitivity. I'm seeing boundaries being trampled. And part of the problem could be that this person is married to someone else. They could be going through a very acrimonious divorce. I do see distance here. That's jazz. Wow, that's loud. 11:10 a.m., San Antonio, Texas. Okay. This person has definitely hurt you. Okay. So it's a weird mix of optimism and being blocked, being pessimistic. I feel like this person does want to create the Eight of Pentacles with you, but there is a lot of stuff in the way. There's a lot of stuff to work out. Yeah, problematic communication. 5, that's Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo. 2, Cancer, the moon. I feel like, again, water is lacking here. This could be a spiritual connection. You could be soulmates, but there are just so many blocks that the communication is not very loving and it's not flowing at this time. 3 is Jupiter, Sagittarius. That's the highest vibration, but Sagittarius also has a tendency to put the foot in the mouth and to be kind of awkward in communication, not the best at communicating. And I'm seeing a lot of problems here. So that's what I have for pile 1. If that resonates, please let me know. Like, comment, share, subscribe, click the bell for notifications. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 2, here's your reading. I apologize for the loud jazz in the background. That is not my music. That would be my double Leo X blasting jazz from his room. It is 11:11 a.m. in San Antonio, Texas. Our love defies the odds. Knight of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, 7 of Cups. Nothing seems right, so you're up all night, singing to the star above, 'cause nothing could save you from the bite of that love. Hey baby, what you doing in the swamp of love? Swamp of love, King Tut. 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, 2 of Wands, 7 of Cups. Oh, 4 of Swords. That doesn't look very peaceful. I mean, he's resting in his armor and he has these swords pointed at him. How can that be a good time? Justice. And the King of Swords. Well, that's cool because it begins and ends with signifiers. So Knight of Cups as the first card, King of Swords is the last card. There could be an age gap here. The younger person could have more water in their natal chart. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and Mercury. And the older person has the air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's Libra. We defy labels. Yeah, this is a very unconventional, not likely to succeed couple. So if you and this person do succeed, if you do come together and create a harmonious union in the 3D, it will be a big cause for celebration because you got a lot of things to work out, similar to pile 1. But I actually like this energy better than the energy of pile 1. I'm seeing crazy downloads. I'm seeing synchronicities. I'm seeing possibly mental telepathy. I'm getting strong twin flame vibes because this is a very unconventional couple. You see age gaps a lot with twin flames, and you see 2 people that you wouldn't put them together in a Ken and Barbie Facebook fabulous kind of way. This is not what you would expect, this kind of couple. But I associate Seven of Cups, which we have in the first and last rows, as Neptune, Pisces. So, one example of many, your person could have Sun in Libra, Moon in Pisces, perhaps Capricorn rising. I feel like you do have shared values and shared interest. You're alike, you're similar in ways that are not that easy to detect. You have things in common, but not in an obvious, superficial kind of way. Could be a spiritual match. And it could be that you've spent a lot of time in contemplation and meditation trying to get this going in the 3D. I do see mutuality here. You both find each other fascinating and extremely sexually appealing. There's reciprocity here. There is balance to this because we have Justice, the Scales, Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles. And then the balance of the Four of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. So there is balance and mutuality, reciprocity to pile 2. If you have not talked to this person in quite some time, that is going to change soon. This is a timeless reading, but whenever you watch this, there is going to be a new cycle relatively soon with the Ace of Swords in the first row, Ace of Wands in the last. And there's actually hope. There is potential for the two of you getting it together and finding harmony in union in the 3D. I feel like you both dream of each other a lot. There is erotic fascination here, and there is depth to this connection. The person who has the water energy is a lot more aware of what's going on. The person with the air energy, they've got air and earth. They could be blocked, not as aware of what's going on exactly. But there is love here. This is a strong connection. One, Leo the Sun. 2, Cancer the Moon. You could have a Sun-Moon conjunction. One example of many, say this person has Sun at 3 Libra, you have your Moon at 5 Libra. That's a tight Sun-Moon conjunction. 5, Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo. I'm seeing Gemini. There could be Virgo as well with all these pentacles. And then 3, Jupiter Sagittarius, the highest vibration, and 5 and 3, that's 8. Saturn, Capricorn. I feel like the two of you have better than average synastry. There's a lot of energy here in the 3D and the 5D. So that's what I have for pile 2. If that resonates, please let me know. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 3, you turn me on beyond belief. 3 of Wands. Queen of Cups. King of Cups. Knight of Wands. I've been loving you too long. Otis Redding. Knight of Cups. Tell me all of your secrets. Cherub Rock, Smashing Pumpkins. Billy Corgan, the lead singer of Smashing Pumpkins, is a Pisces. Knight of Swords. Blood on the Tracks, the album by Bob Dylan, who has Sun in Gemini, Moon in Taurus. The Sun. Page of Wands. 2 of Pentacles. Fool. So we have the Leo Aquarius axis. Okay. Ten of Swords. Three of Pentacles. This is an ex. And this is not someone you just had a couple of months with. This is someone you shared significant time with in the 3D. You might not have been married, but at the very least, you shared a home. You lived together. I'm ready to cowboy up and ride in your rodeo. I hope you stay on for longer than 8 seconds. Okay. So, this is an ex, and this is someone that you either divorced or you separated from, but again, at the very least, you lived together. You shared a home. I'm seeing shared resources, shared dreams. Obviously, a very painful ending. But they can't stop thinking about you. They still feel this pull. There are still romantic feelings here. So I don't know if this was a recent ending and they've not processed the ending and they want to get back together. I'm not necessarily seeing a roller coaster relationship where it's on again, off again. But I see a very messy ending, meaning that it was not a clean break. This was not the ending of two people who just said, okay, I hate you, I'm done. And they just walked away. They just turned their backs and on to the next. I don't feel like either one of you have moved on from this. I feel like you're still connected. You're still super attracted to each other. There's probably going to be sex again. There's probably going to be a reunion. So that's pretty strong to have the Queen and King of Cups side by side and the Knight of Cups. Even though you've been through a lot, there's actually a purity and innocence to this connection. There is tremendous love, strong sexual attraction, and you probably have a lot of polarity, a lot of opposition in your synastry. So that's obvious with Leo and Aquarius, one example of many. Your person could have Sun in Leo, you could have Sun in Aquarius. They could have Mercury in Cancer, you could have Mercury in Pisces, you could have the Mercury trine, which is very favorable. You're on the same wavelength, communication is flawless. Well, if communication is flawless, then why this painful ending? What happened here? I don't usually do this, but I'm curious. So, let's see. Why did the relationship end for the two people in pile 3? Please provide an energetic summation in 3 additional cards, por favor. What happened here? 4 of Wands. I'm seeing marriage. 3 of Swords, third party. Knight of Wands. They had an indiscretion. They cheated on you with someone, but it wasn't a romantic connection at all. It was just sex. But you don't abide any of that. You don't abide cheating. So you walked away. It could be this person is also a flirt, a big flirt. They could talk to various people on social media. But you have this person's heart, according to these cards. You're their energetic match. So it could be this person just has some growing up to do. But that's what I see. I see them cheating on you and being a flirt. They could be a raging extrovert. You could be more of an introvert. I feel like this person has a problem with social media. I feel like they spend too much time on social media, and that put a wedge between you. They could have had an intense flirtation with someone on social media, and they took it to the next level, and it was a brief affair. But again, I'm just seeing sex. I'm seeing lust. I'm not seeing love. You're the one who has this person's heart. This person's very sexual. They have a very strong libido. But there is love here. 6 is Venus. 4 of Wands, Aquarius. 2, Cancer, the Moon. I feel like you have a really strong feminine energy, and this person, Leo, the Sun, has a strong masculine energy. But they feel like you complete them. They feel like you're their other half. And since the 2 of you separated, their life has just fallen to shit. They feel like they're lost in space without you. So that is what I have for pile 3. If that resonates, please let me know in the comments. Like, comment, share, subscribe, click the bell for notifications. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 4, the blue gummy bear. I'm always with you. I'm with you always in spirit. Verdad, Ace of Swords, Honesty by Billy Joel. 5 of Pentacles. 6 of Swords. Ace of Cups. I may not always love you, but long as there are stars above you, you'll never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it. God only knows what I'd be without you. The Beach Boys. Customized Joker. You are so swoon cake. Swoon cake, a word I coined in 2016. A synonym for divine. You are so divine. You are so yummy. You are so sexually appealing. 4 of Swords. Give me a galaxy. Space. Judgment. 9 of Swords. The Lovers. 4 of Cups. Definitely a spiritual connection. Wow. 9 of Cups. Ace of Cups. The Lovers. Ten of Wands. No one else compares to you. So this is an intense spiritual connection. Define it however you wish. It's deeply felt. But we have 3 huge red flags. 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, 4 of Cups. Your person absolutely needs their space. They got some stuff to work out. They're feeling inferior. They're feeling imbalanced. They're feeling a disconnect from the divine. They're feeling codependent. The stuff that they're suffering through, they don't want you to have to deal with any of that. They could have a mental imbalance. They could be bipolar. They could have major depression. They could have anxiety. They could have CPTSD. Every other person these days has some diagnosis. This person is struggling. They're struggling mentally, psychologically, spiritually. They feel like they're being assaulted. They're besieged by demons. And I don't mean literal demons, but they've got some psychological problems. They're stressed, and they don't feel like they're dealing with the stress very well, and they don't want to put you through that. They don't want to subject you to what they are currently going through. This person does not have peace of mind. I see tremendous distance between you. You could have an ocean between you. You could be on different continents. But this person is carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders. You don't need to doubt this. You don't need to doubt this connection. This person does feel connected to you. But if this resonates, if this is your story, the cards are saying, don't put any pressure on this person. Don't try to manipulate them or bully them into a relationship. They can't handle that right now. If you were together with this person in the 3D, it wouldn't work. It would be too imbalanced. So it's like I tell my clients all the time. If someone tells you that they need space, either directly or indirectly by being ambivalent and passive-aggressive, don't just give them space, give them a galaxy. Give them all the space they request and a lot extra. That just makes the most sense. If you want a 9 of Cups kind of relationship, something that's deeply gratifying, where there's balance and there's flow and there's harmony, paradise, you can't push someone into that. You have to both want it, you have to both be ready for it, and you both have to have balance in yourself. And it's like I say all the time, we have to find the best cards in the deck in ourselves first and foremost. We have to find the Ace of Cups and the 9 of Cups and the Lovers in ourselves. You can't go to another person with the energy of the 4 of Cups, seeking the divine in someone else, seeking completion in someone else. You have to find the divine, the marriage, the balance, the harmony, all of it in yourself. And that's the eternal quest. The work never ends. The cards could be telling you that it's time for you to really pay attention to your spiritual hygiene, to go in and find that peace that surpasses all understanding. Recommended reading The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. And if you do consider yourself to be on a twin flame journey, as you're probably very well aware, it's not like any other connection. It's rare, it's intense, and it requires a lot. It demands a lot from you. The reward is great, but you got to go through a lot of stuff to get to the reward. So it's not average, it's not ordinary, it's not status quo. You're being called to really focus on yourself, your energy, figure out how you can give the 9 of Cups, the Ace of Cups to yourself. But whatever's going on with this person, there's a lot here. So there is potential for the two of you to get together at some point and create this bliss, this paradise, this harmonious union with each other. But I feel like you probably both have things to work out on your own. So there's no rush here. There's no immediacy. There's no urgency for the two of you to get together in the 3D. I'm with you always in spirit, yeah, because you're connected. There's no replacing this, but there's no rushing this either. I usually call out the astrology, but this is just all over the place and there are no signifiers. One example of many, your person could have Sun in Gemini, Moon in Gemini, Cancer rising. I feel like you both have a lot of air and water in your natal charts. You could have Sun in Aquarius, Moon in Libra, Pisces rising, something similar. Six, true love. 6 is Venus. 3 is the highest vibration, Jupiter, Sagittarius. 6 and 3, that's 9, Mars, Aries, but there is no urgency here. This is a timeless reading, but right now Mars is retrograde in Aries. This is not a time to push an agenda. 5, Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo. 2, Cancer, the moon. You probably have really good moon synastry. And 5 and 2 is 7, Neptune. So there probably is mental telepathy for pile 4. So that's what I have. If that resonates, let me know. And this concludes this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.